everyone, and welcome to our Fiscal Talk. Today I won't be alone, but I do have a guest, one of our legal consultants, my dear colleague Nikola Svitic, and he will be sharing very valuable information about fiscalization in Malta with us, so keep watching. And here we are. I have my dear colleague, one of our legal consultants, Nikola Svitic, here with me, and he will tell us all the valuable information that we need to know about fiscalization in Malta. Nikola, welcome.
Thank you.
I'm really happy to have you here with us.
Yeah, thank you.
So I'll start with the first question I have for you, and that is, what are the specific rules retailers need to follow in Malta?
Okay, so actually in Malta we have some specific rules, but when we say specific rules, they are also applied in some other countries. But for Malta, we like to say it's hardware-based fiscal country because there are a need to use particular kinds of fiscal cash registers and POS solutions. And also what is important and specific for Malta in here is that there is a fiscal memory which needs to be attached to these solutions, and it has to be unalterable and inaccessible.
Okay.
And each taxpayer is absolutely obligated to have it in his store. Yes.
Thank you. What about implementation requirements and the certification procedure? What's the case there?
Well, when we speak about infrastructure requirements, as I said, there is need to have fiscal cash register or POS solution. The most common is POS solution because it's, let's say, it's the most adjustable for our retailers' needs.
Okay.
And actually, these devices have to be approved by the VAT department, in this case in Malta. And also, once bought by the retailer, they have to be registered. So actually, when we say certification, in this case, we have a possibility and actually obligation by the suppliers, which are absolutely obliged to certificate the device by the law from Malta, fiscal law, and when they have all of the certain functionalities, they are in accordance with the law. So a retailer is just obliged to register it at the VAT department.
Great, thank you for explaining this procedure in detail. I know that's very valuable for the retailers. We were also wondering, what are the ways of issuing the fiscal receipt?
When we speak about fiscal receipts, actually, it's pretty much the same like in some other countries. So, first of all, we have a standard fiscal receipt, and it's just in paper form, and it is issued and provided, of course, by one of these solutions, so fiscal cash register or POS. On the second, we have electronic form, but this form is actually it can be just issued by the retailer in the case as an addition to the standard one. And the third solution and the last way is manual receipt, and it will be issued and printed on the form which is actually provided by the commissioner, and the retailer will get this one from the commissioner. Also, when we speak about B2B transactions, an invoice will be issued, and when we speak about B2C transactions, which are, let's say, the most common and the most interesting for our retailers, actually you are obliged to issue fiscal receipts.
That's great, Nikola. The last question I have for you is, what are the best practices for using the fiscal device?
So in Malta, the Ministry of Finance issued one document which contains all of the information about solutions and which are best to use in practices. So we have cash register which is non-portable, cash register which is portable, and POS solution. As I said, POS is the most common, and those are the best practices which are used by the retailers. Also, some of their functionalities are actually sequencing a number of receipts, issuing also copies of receipts, set and X reports, and all of these documents actually needs to be kept by the retailer for 6 years. And these are actually best practices.
Nikola, thank you so much for answering all the questions I had for you. You made me understand everything because you explained everything very simply, so thanks again.
You're welcome, and I'm glad to hear it.
We'll invite you again, 100%.
Yeah. Why not?
Exactly. Thank you to our dear viewers as well. If you're looking for more information about some fiscal countries, feel free to watch our YouTube channel a little bit more and subscribe as well, or visit our fiscal portal at www.fiscal-portal.com. And you know what? We'll see you in one of our next Fiscal Talks. Bye!
Bye!